I guess first big takeaway, 42 free throws, 63 fouls in the entire game. What did you like from your team going at the rim, getting a lot of contact and free throws?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of being aggressive and assertive in the paint. It's one of the things we talked about coming into the. Is this thing on? Yeah. Oh. It's one of the things we talked about coming into the game is that we wanted to be have a force in the paint, and I thought, Destiny and China in particular were really aggressive with their offensive rebounds and rebounding the ball, and they really couldn't stop them from going up, and that's why one of the reasons why we got that advantage from the free throw line.
And Coach, 36 points and 22 rebounds from Destiny Adams, second straight game with 30 points. How important is it to have a player that can just basically do it all?
I like Destiny. She plays so hard, and that's one of the things that makes it difficult to stop her and guard her, is that she's just relentless with everything she does. And I just think that she's it may be hard to see, but she's having fun out there, right? She actually is having fun out there, and she's just a joy to coach because of how hard she plays and how much she gives of herself every time she steps on the floor.
Game high 25 points, 16 in the second half. Talk about hitting that three-pointer at the end of the first half.
It was kind of just a rhythm shot. I just felt it, so I just took it.
For the person on your left, just explain. It's probably Kiyomi's best game in her career so far in the first 3 games. Just what kind of energy does she bring to the team?
Yeah, she brings a lot of energy, a lot of speed. She helps us with our pace, and she's an incredible ball handler. She's so creative. She can get anywhere she wants on the floor, and the thing that's been fun to see with this whole team, it seems crazy, but it's been a week of us really playing games. Over the course of these games is watching us develop our chemistry and watching us develop an understanding of how to play with each other. And, having these two as bookends, you got somebody on the perimeter, you got somebody inside that can really dominate at their respective positions, and that's going to be bode well for us moving forward.
The second half, only 3 for 14 from 3 for NJIT, sorry, brain fart. After 9 for 20 in the first half from 3, what do you think went into kind of fixing that, including going the last 8 minutes of the third quarter without a field goal?
I'll let them answer that question. We had a little bit of a discussion at halftime about defending better, and they decided to defend a little bit better. So you guys can answer that question. I wasn't out there playing.
I think that it was our main focus at halftime, making that adjustment of defending better. So when we went out there, we said, let's just tune into the defensive side. We know we're capable of scoring. So once we all kind of locked in to not letting them shoot open threes, it's kind of what happened.
I would kind of say the same thing. Like, we knew coming in what they wanted to do, and we just fixed what we needed to fix. Going off of how the first half went, we knew what we had to do in the second half, and we flipped it around and played better defense and did what we had to do.
Kiyomi, just a few games in, I guess just starting out, how's the eye feeling now, and what's it been like to finally kind of, after that start in the first game, getting pulled out early, to be settling in and where you are now?
My eye feels great, actually. Yeah. Can you repeat the last part of it?
Just how it feels now that you're settled back in and back in the lineup.
I mean, it feels good. I'm just ready for the next game. That's all I can say, really.
Coach, I'm just curious, have you ever coached in a game that's had more than 60 fouls before, or do you think ever close?
I have no idea, but it was a lot of fouls. What time is it? I mean, that was a long game with all those fouls. Jeez. Yeah.
Wow. You've had a couple of games like this already where you score a ton of points, you get fouled a lot. Like, how do you deal with that over the course of 40 minutes? Because you're playing the majority of those 40 minutes and getting fouled, I don't know, 10, 15 times.
I kind of just take it. I mean, I don't know. I'm already knowing, like, being down low, I'm going to get fouled. It's kind of just a mindset, really. Pain's temporary, kind of just push it to the side. That's how I deal with it, at least.
And she doesn't bruise. That helps.
Coach, just one for you. Between Kiyomi's performance today and Zakara, especially in the opener, big performances from your freshmen.
Yeah.
What have you seen from them in their first week of college ball?
Fearlessness. You know, they come out and, you know, they have a lot of confidence. They're fearless. You know, they're both very vocal out on the court. And I think just their fearlessness is something that, you know, it's one of those things you can't really teach. You know, you come into college and if you have the fearlessness to just go out there and lay it on the line, good things will happen. And that's what Zakara and Kiyomi have brought to this team, is a fearlessness and a confidence that they're going to get everything they have.
Coach, we know the impact that Destiny has on the court, as obviously as we saw tonight, but can you talk about the impact she has off the court as one of the leaders of this team? Yeah,
she is one of the leaders, and that's one of the areas that I've seen tremendous growth from her since, you know, she got here last summer. You know, she's a lot more vocal, a lot more demanding of her teammates. You know, she's one of the voices in practice when things aren't going as well as they should. She's the one that'll bring everybody together and kind of corral them and rally them to a higher effort level. So her growth on the court and in her leadership are reasons that we're where we are right now, and gives us confidence moving forward.
First week of the season, you play 3 games in 6 days. Now you get a few days off before the next game. What do you think is the biggest thing your team's going to work on in those few days off in practice to get ready for the next one?
Containing the ball on defense, keeping the ball in front of us, rebounding a little bit. You know, it's really not, in all seriousness, it's not one thing. You know, it's just about continuing to get better over the course of the season. And, you know, obviously there's going to be some prep for our upcoming opponents, but we just want to continue to hone in on who we are and what our identity is. And, you know, we're not going to just focus on all the things that maybe didn't go so well this week, but as much as we are going to get better at who we are and get better at playing our brand of basketball. So we'll get back in the gym and work on those things.